Hey guys, Flip Otaku. I look like shit. It's 4 in the morning. I'm doing my manga haul for January 2019. Got some stuff after Christmas, and it was my birthday month, so I got a ton of stuff to show you guys. Let's check it out. First up is Black Butler 1 through 25 and 27, I believe. I have some of this. I had some of this before, but this was too good of a deal to pass up. It was like someone was selling this on the Facebook Marketplace. The second time I've gotten a really good deal there. For dirt cheap. It was less than, I think, 80 bucks. It was like around 60 or $70, but it was the whole set except for I'm missing 26, so I'm gonna be picking that up. I read the first 10ish 15ish volumes, and I'm excited to dive back into it. I'm gonna reread it and hopefully do a series review. Then I got Blue Exorcist 1 through 17. A lot of people recommended me this. Again, another good deal, manga swap. Super excited to check this out. I've never seen anime. Never read any of it, so I've heard nothing but good things. Then down here, Platinum In 1 through 3. I've heard very mixed things. People either love it or they hate it. I'm excited to check it out. It does seem a little too edgelordy for me, but I do like some edge sometimes. Drifters 5. I got this, I think, maybe late December / early January, but I really like Drifters. I'm a big fan of Hirano, so I'm excited to check this out. High Rise Invasion. I did my series first impressions on this, and I'm on the fence if I'm going to get the third omnibus. Daiwa Gelder, Volume 1, 2, should be in my February haul. I'm a big fan of Samura. I think he's very underrated when people talk about manga, or when people talk about mangaka. I think he's severely underrated. He's one of, I think, the greats. He's right. I think Blade of the Immortal is right up there with Berserk for me. Then we got Yu Yu Hakusho 1 through 19. That is complete. Yu Yu Hakusho, one of my childhood favorites. I absolutely love the anime. I'm excited to read the manga for the very first time. So yeah, it's not much to say about that. Togashi is an amazing mangaka. I'm excited to start reading Hunter x Hunter too. Eventually I want to pick that up. Girl from the Other Side 4 and 5. I just posted my first impressions of that series. Really, really good. I really, really like it. Kami Got Kill 1 through 3. Just, you know, trying something different. I've seen people recommend this, and I was actually, back when Dragon Ball FighterZ came out, I was talking to a guy about Kami Got Kill. He said it's his favorite anime and his favorite manga of all time, and I saw, you know, it's a good deal on these, so I picked them up. Seraph at the End 1 through 4. That is, I've heard mixed things, just, you know, checking it out. And then this was a part of what's right here, so we're going to check that out in a second. And that is Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan 1 through 5. I know nothing of the series other than a couple friends of mine in the past said that they've really liked it. But over here, we have D Gray Man 1 through 24. And I'm not sure if that is up to date or what. I know D Gray Man is on hiatus, I believe. So hopefully it does get finished. I have a lot of manga that the mangaka just kind of put on the back burner, which sucks. And then down here I got the first two Eternal editions for Sailor Moon. Really nice quality. I'm gonna be doing a first impressions of that. And then over here, this is my review pile and my reread pile. So right now, I am rereading One Punch Man just for my personal enjoyment. I am going to do a review of the series. And I got Apossums Volume 2 by Tetsuo Nihei. I'm really liking the story. I almost didn't pick it up because a friend of mine said that it sucked. And they are a huge Nihei fan. So I was kind of disappointed, but I decided to, you know, check it out myself, and I'm really glad I did. Well, guys, I'm going to clear the table off, and I'm going to get some more books up here, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back, and I got Dragon Drive 1 through 14. It's kind of out of order. Never heard of this series before. It was $20. I decided to pick it up. It's a Shonen Jump title. It looks cheesy and interesting at the same time. I'm excited to dive into it. Just looks awesome. Actually, it actually does look pretty awesome. I really like the art. The cover I wanted to show you is at the bottom, but I'm not going to bother. I got Astro Boy Volume 22, and I got 22 because I actually bought a lot off of Manga Swap, but I was missing 22 and 23, I believe. 23 is still on its way, and the lot got lost in the mail, so I'm praying that it comes, because I would finally love to have Astro Boy. Then we got Ultraman Volume 11 in the Viz Signature Series. Very underrated ongoing series. I am really liking this. It's so much fun. The art is pretty incredible, and I grew up watching Ultraman and all the Tonkatsu, I think it's Tonkatsu, right? I believe so. Movies and films, you know, like Godzilla and Ultraman, and you know, the American versions like Power Rangers and stuff like that. But I'm super excited to read this series. I'm gonna do a series review. It's worth your time. Pick it up. I believe it's in Netflix anime soon. Then we got Fire Punch Volume 5, the edgiest of all edgelord manga. I am very hit or miss about this series. The first volume turned me off. Second volume kind of piqued my interest a little bit more, but there's something about it that is just pushing me along. So hopefully it gets good. It's going to wrap up at, I think, 7 or 8 volumes. So we only got a few more of these to go. And Children of the Whales, Volume 8. Another great ongoing series. Viz, with, I don't know if you guys can see that in the light, the little reflections. Yeah, just keep knocking it out of the park with the quality of these Children of the Whale releases. So really glad to have that in my collection. And then my favorite Inyo Asano work, Dead Dead Demons, Dead Dead Destruction. Is this Volume 4? Yep, Volume 4. Some of these are really thin, especially since it's Signature Edition. I just love the style. I love the art. Inyo Asano can really do no wrong, in my opinion. So, but yeah, I'm really glad to pick that up as well. And I got Queen Emeraldus, Volumes 1 and Volumes 2, the hardcover. These just came in today, actually. Really nice release, honestly. Yeah, like really nice paper quality. I'm surprised. I could have seen these been part of the classic collection, but these are a little bit older. I'm glad to have those. And then confession time, guys. I have not actually read Full Metal Alchemist. I watched the anime. I love Brotherhood, but I decided to pick this up. The Full Metal editions, really nice releases from Viz, and I'm, you know, I was worried that it was going to take a while for these to come out, but these 3 came out pretty relatively quickly apart from each other, so I'm excited to finally read the manga. And then one of the things I wanted to have in my collection, and I've searched and searched for a complete lot and finally got a Lone Wolf and Cub. My wife and my mom both just gave me money for my birthday, and I bought this with that money. So I want to say thank you to my wife and my mom for giving me the money for my birthday to get this. These are all in really nice condition, honestly, and I'm really happy to just have these. I'm gonna dive right into them. The backlog just keeps growing and growing, but hey, that's what it's all about. And then I got Rig Veda, RG Veda by Clamp, and Bizarre Individual told me about this. I like Clamp, and this is very interesting reading about it on Wikipedia, like what it's about. The art's beautiful, so I'm going to be reading this for the book club. I have started on Volume 1, just haven't had a chance to really dive headfirst into it like I want to, but yeah, pick that up as well. And then next up we got some manhwa and American comics. I also picked up Dragon Ball Super 1 through 4. I realized I didn't have any Dragon Ball in my collection, and I wanted to change that. The box sets for Dragon Ball Proper and Z are coming out, are getting reprinted, so I'm going to be picking those up in the summer. I love the anime. Somebody uploaded Brawly, the movie, on a YouTube on Monday, I believe, and I watched it on Tuesday on my birthday, and it was pretty awesome. So really happy to have those, and I like how the spines actually create a piece of art. Next up, these are in kind of bad shape. They were dirt cheap. They're kind of sideways. But I got Rebirth, which is a manhwa 1 through, well, there's 1, but 1 through 22, which is the last one that was printed in English by Tokyo Pop. Rebirth. is a vampire manhwa. I read a little bit of it when I was a kid. Well, not a kid, when I was younger. And I remember really liking it. And I saw this whole lot on eBay for cheap. So I picked it up. And I was going to say, hey, I'll just do the self-print for the rest of the series, because it literally ended in, like, I think 5 or 6 volumes after this. And finding English versions of it is super difficult to find online. There's no scans anywhere. There's a German release, I believe, but that doesn't help. But yeah, I'm happy to have this, even though it is technically unfinished in English. But hey, what can you do? Then I got Conan. So I'm a big Conan fan. I had if you guys saw my in my collection video, I had all 3 Colossal Conans. I sold the original, and it kind of hurt me to do that. But so Dark Horse put out these Conan books. These are the omnibuses. The first 3, I believe, covered what was in Colossal Conan, because that was such a massive book. But Marvel got the rights back from Dark Horse, so these are gonna be going out of print soon. If you can find them, if you're interested, check them out. I'll show some art in a second. But so I'm the type of person that doesn't want to have, like, I don't collect to collect. I don't collect to say, hey, I have the Colossal Conan. I collected the Colossal Conan because I loved those first 50 issues of Conan. I think they're great Conan stories. I think Conan's a very awesome character that's held up, even though he's been created, you know, decades and decades ago by Robert E. Howard. But that book was so big. It was, I think, almost 2,000 pages, and it was so unruly. There was binding problems with the whole run of the Colossal Conan book. So I actually had to read the book with 2 pillows to support the spine. So it was a kind of a pain in the ass to read. Marvel got the rights back from Dark Horse, and they're reprinting all the Dark Horse stuff. So, and these things called Epic Collections. So not only are they're reprinting the original Marvel years, which I have the omnibus coming of the first one, during the Bronze Age years, but they're reprinting the Dark Horse stuff in these things called the Epic Collection, which, if you know Marvel's Epic Collections, they're very well-made books. And I'm so happy. So I decided to sell it because I just want to have all the content. I just want to have all the issues. So I went ahead and picked up, because I do have Colossal Conan the Cimmerian and King Colossal Conan. I just want to pick up what was missing on my Dark Horse stuff. So 4, 5, 6, and 7, these are out of order, and then the Reader. These 2 are damaged. I am going to be sending them back to Amazon. They're like warped, and it kind of is making me upset. But so Conan the Slayer isn't collected in any of the omnibuses or any of the any of these trade paperback omnibuses or the Colossals. There's 2 books of this. I got the other one ordered, but I had to buy it from a third party because it is sold out everywhere, which sucks. But it's still relatively cheap. And then these are actually pretty well priced. These are $25. You can get them on In Stock Trades for half. Conan is such an awesome character, and I think fans of, like, Berserk or, you know, Vinland Saga would really like it. The first 50 issues are probably the best, which is what was in the original Colossal Conan. There might be some nice not safe for work stuff in here. Unlike manga fans, comic fans really love Dark Horse. They put out really high quality books that are really well made, and I'm really happy with these. I'm really happy to finally. So the first 2 of the Epic Collections from Marvel are, one's this month in February, one's in April, and there's going to be one more that's going to complete all the Dark Horse stuff. So then I will have all the Dark Horse. This Conan Reader is actually the last thing that they put out that was ever of Conan. Now, there's Robert E. Howard right there. So a lot of these tales are what he wrote in, like, pulp magazines and stuff. They're just, you know, modernized for comics. These are, look at that, just badass, just dudes doing badass shit. And They're well written. The art is beautiful. They do switch artists. Some I'm hit or miss, but overall the stories are really awesome. And this is like a companion to the rest of the series. So if you want to get into comics, I would recommend Conan. Just wait till the Marvel Epic collections. I think they're like 20 bucks. You can get them on in-stock trades for probably 14, maybe 10 bucks. But yeah, I have one more book. I'm gonna go grab it. All right, and my last book is BPRD, Hell on Earth 4. BPRD is a story within the Hellboy universe, see from the pages of Hellboy. There's going to be one more of these to complete the Hell on Earth saga. BPRD is wrapping up The Devil You Know right now, and I'm sure Dark Horse is going to put these out in the same format. These are just awesome stories in the Hellboy universe. I love Hellboy. Love BPRD, the Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense. I do have a video coming out soon about how I think the Hellboy universe is a good gateway comic for manga fans, so be on the lookout of that. But guys, thank you so much. That is my manga slash manhwa slash American comic haul and of January 2019. Thanks, guys.